This is Rudy, guys, and my roommate's kitty cat. Say hi, Rudy. Say hi. Hello. Welcome back to another video. All right. Today I have a story for you. You ready to hear it? Okay. So, as y'all know, I'm still trying to sell Lily, my purple, yellow, black, and white suit that I have. So she's up on Kijiji. Link is in the description below for her. Kijiji, wow, okay. I had someone interested in it. I'm like, okay, finally I can sell her. He was asking, is this still available? I'm like, yes, still available. Now this is where I move the hair out of my eye. I'm not saying that I don't believe his story, but it's the way he put it. Like, he wanted, like, pity, so I'd give him the suit. Anyway, let's get into the messages. This is off of Kijiji, okay? He's like, hi, is this still available? I'm like, yep, it's still available. And he was like, my dad won't buy me a fursuit, and I really want one. But I'm in a group home, and you know how that feels. So here's my number. Text me if you can try to get me one, please. And then he's like, here is a picture. So I'll put the picture right here of what he sent me. Don't worry, it's no nudes. I sent a question mark because I wasn't really wanting to open up the link he sent me, but I did anyways. Which is the picture right here. And so yeah, I sent a question mark. And he's like, see, I made that. I'ma cry if I can't get a fursuit. And my dad does not understand. And my dad does not understand what is. My dad won't get me one. I'm in a group home. You know that feels. No, sorry, sir. I don't know how that feels. I've never been in a group home. But I can kind of sympathize with him. I had a friend go into an all-boys home, sadly. And then he gave me his number. And then he's like, please, can you help me get one? I'm a emoji cry face. So I'm a cry. And then I was just like, well, I'm not doing it for free. Because, well, that's a lot of money for one. That's all going to be coming out of my pocket because obviously he doesn't want to pay. And then he's like, oh, do you know where I can get one? Because he obviously wants one, but he doesn't want to pay. So I wasn't taking that shit. Learned my lesson from the last scam. And I'm just like, that's a lot of money just coming out of my own pocket. I don't have. And I'm like, no, anyone you will go to, you will have to pay. And I put that will in all caps. No one will do it for free. I told him that. And he's like, can you try for me, please? What is a negotiable price? And I'm just like, sorry, the price is firm. Because, again, I was scammed for that fursuit. So I need to get the money back. I was not dropping the price whatsoever. I wasn't just going to hand it over to him. Because, again, that's a lot of money and effort put into making Lily. And, yeah, I wasn't just going to hand her over. Not after the hassle I went through with her. And then he was like, do you think if I give you my headphones, they're $100 at Best Buy, and a couple PS games? Okay, for one, I don't need headphones, and I don't have a PS4, so no. And that's just, no, that doesn't add up to the $600+ for a fursuit, you know? So that was just not gonna happen. And so then I sent him this. Look, you seem like a nice guy in a really crappy situation. but no one is just going to give you no one is just going to give you a hundreds of dollars suit. I suggest you save up, then commission someone to make your character, or buy a pre-made adoptable like Lily. And he's like, okay, cry emoji. I was just like, I'm sorry. Then he was like, do you make them? I'm like, yeah, I do, but I charge up front. And then, because like, I was feeling a little bad for the guy because, like, I don't know if he's lying about being in a group home. He could be, he could not be, but I was sympathizing for him because a lot of kids in group homes, they're in a crappy situation. I know, like, I don't know personally, but again, I had a friend in a group home and it wasn't pleasant for him. So I'm like, so then I was like, but, you know, judging by the tail picture you sent me, you look like you could maybe be able to make your own character. It's a whole lot cheaper that way. And really it is. You don't have to pay for shipping unless, you know, you're buying fur from a site, or like not going to the store to buy the fur. But anyways, and then he proceeded to ask me for like the websites for all these places to get fur, and I gave them to him. Like I'm not a shitty person, so obviously I was gonna try and help him out as best as I can. It's, you know, I don't know what to say, but it was the right thing to do, just to try to help a fellow furry out. But yeah, that's my story. I'm kind of blown away that people just think that they'll get, like, someone will give them something for free if you tell them a sob story or beg. But that's not how it is. Like, fursuits take a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of effort to make. And it's not cheap to get all these supplies. So I want to get out there that please don't beg. Don't try and give us a sob story, because we're not going to take it. We're not going to just give you something because you're in a crappy situation. We all save money to make our own suits or to commission somebody. So just keep that in mind. That money doesn't grow on trees. So you gotta, suits are hard earned. One way or another. Making them or commissioning them. Hard earned. So please be considerate and don't beg. And that's where I'm gonna leave this video off. Don't beg for a suit. You're not gonna get one. Or you will, you know, you could be a good beggar, but most fursuit makers will not just hand one over to you. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and support me on Patreon. The more people supporting me on Patreon means more content for you. And remember to always be your best self. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Mwah. Bye, guys.